Hello everyone, and welcome back for our next episode in the Outer Wilds playthrough. And wow, did we make some fantastic progress on that last episode. Honestly, the warping is just so simple, and I was so overcomplicating the whole process. I apologize for the number of times you all probably wanted to yell and scream at your screens, and if there was any property damage from smashing it too many times, well, I'm sorry. That's the best I could do. But we got there, and now it's time to continue to unravel what we can do with this warping stuff. We learned about a possibility of some kind of astral warp being between the twin planets, and I don't know if that's what's going to take me to Sun Station or if that's what's going to take me to the center of Ash Twin itself. But that's the focus of this episode. We're gonna continue to play around over there and see if we can figure out how to get to both of those places, hopefully. If this is your first time finding the channel, welcome. Hope you have an awesome time. And if you do have a fantastic time, it means the world to me if you consider hitting that subscribe button. Without any further delay, let's get back in here and warp into places we ain't been yet. Oh, we back. We back. Okay. It's same day for me. I logged out, got me a little iced tea. Got the AC turned on because this little room gets hot. Once you get the lights on, the door shut, and the PC's running, man, it's amazing how quickly this little room starts to heat up. But we got the AC going now, so it should start to cool down in here. I don't think there's anything new we need to look at on here for the moment. The Ash Twin project and the Sun Station, those two orange question marks right there are the big goals of this thing. Now, I was thinking, while I was getting myself a beverage, that one side that's broken, I wonder if it does teleport you, but since I'm not waiting on a planet to line up with me, maybe I have to just kind of get in there and keep looking up and see where it teleports me and when. Does that make any sense to you? Like maybe you have to wait to a certain point and it will teleport you someplace. That's what I'm beginning to wonder. Oh, see how that's like circling around? It's like right there. That's when I need to be on that side of the planet somewhere. But what side is that is the real question. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? Let's see if we can find the Chert. Is he the one that's over here? Let's see if we can find Chert. We'll go chill with him for a minute, and if we need to, we will sit at the campfire, let some time pass. Since we need to let that happen so that, whoop, oh. Just, I'm not actually, you know what? I am gonna go ahead and land over here. It'll just be safer. I was trying to land on that bridge so I was nice and close, but better safe than sorry. I don't wanna wait all this time and then find out that my ship just got sucked into space somewhere. All right, let's see if you got anything to say. You know what? How's this bridge line up with things? Oh, you know what? I don't think the sand bridge actually goes across this, does it? Okay, that may not be an option then. Plus I'm on the wrong planet. Maybe I'm on the right planet. I assumed that since the other towers were on that one, the warp spots start on that one, that all of them do. But maybe the midway point is on this side. Something to consider. Okay. Let's see. I have a question for you. Let's see, anything else? Say hi. No, all that's the same. Okay, I found something. I found Nomai writing about a hidden planet that we've talked about, the quantum moon we've talked about. I found modern Nomai transmission saying the universe is dying. Ooh, let's see what it says here. You what? I don't, what? You mean to say there are modern Nomai out in other parts of space, and they believe the universe, all of it, the whole thing is dying? Currently? Right now? If that's true, how could I have missed so many signs? The supernovae, look, there goes the interlooper. That was kind of fun. It is awesome how it's like, the whole system keeps moving, even when you're doing stuff. It's like all the planets are still doing their thing. Everything's going in a process. It's like the game doesn't stand still just because you are, if that makes sense. I love that. The supernova were there, but I've been studying the stars for, well, what does it matter if, oh man, he's sad. I'm very sorry, but I have to look over my charts. I hope you don't mind. Well, he went back to playing his drums like there's no big deal. Dude, maybe you just need to roast a schmello. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I ain't done that for a little bit. You want to roast a marshmallow with me? I mean, I can't blame the guy for being sad. There we go. Oh, no. Doze off. Okay. Now the question is, for how long? Let's go 2 minutes. Let's take a look after 2 minutes. I was kind of hoping it was going to start at whatever amount of time had already been going. Okay, we can see it over there. No, let's go a little bit longer. Man, I wish I could just doze off real quick and easy like that. Be like, I want to wake up at 2 minutes from now. Be nice, right? Oh, this playthrough, it's been stressful at times, but I gotta tell you guys, this game has been awesome. And hearing your guys' feedback, encouragement, and how much you're enjoying it means the world to me, guys. It really does. It's been what kept me going a couple times. I'm being frank with you. There were a couple times I wanted to chuck something out a window. Okay, we definitely got towers and stuff starting to show over there. And I'd rather get there a little too early than a little too late. Okay. Ugh. There we go. Let's make sure we're topped off. Okay, the first thing I want to try... oh, wow. Whoa! Ooh, that was close. Okay. Where's the one for Timberhurst? I want to try both sides of this tower, but I don't want to do that first. Ooh. Because that, I don't know if it's going to work. Oh my goodness, I'm like spinning. Oh no, I'm not stuck, am I? But the side of Timber... Why am I being thrown in so many weird directions? Okay, here we go. Just park over here off to the side. Put your feet on the ground. Okay, this might fall as more sand comes out. But, this I know we could figure out pretty quick and easy. And I want to see where we end up. Ooh, this is broken on top too, so it might be able to pull me through here. Yikes. Okay, I'm getting off to the side. Okay, noticing that that's broken on top does make me feel better about the fact that just because that other one is broken on the top doesn't mean it won't work. I might just need to time it right. Maybe it doesn't line up with like a building per se. Or a planet, I mean. Wow, seems like it's hanging out here for a while. Oh, there went my ship. I was like, what was that? There's my ship. Is it having fun? It clearly got thrown somewhere. It is traveling far faster than we are. That's okay. Everything goes as planned here. We may not need it for the rest of this loop anyways. Boom. I love that sound. That's so cool. Okay, so it's activated. Step on the warp receiver. Okay, so it's an area we've been to before. Nothing too special about that. Okay, at least we've checked it. Okay, now let's go back over to where those twins were. We know one side takes us to the other planet. Whoa, get your feet on the ground. Don't bounce like that. I think that was the side that went to the planet. Yeah, this is the side that's like all busted up. Okay, I could hide in that cubby hole when the sand comes. I'm just gonna sit here and stare for a little bit. Although I thought I tried this last time. Maybe what it was saying is you don't have to be right on the platform. Maybe what it was saying is I don't have to be right next to this for the teleport to occur. Maybe I need to be out there for it to line up right. We're gonna try it. Let's let the sand pass. And I'm gonna stand on the bridge and look up and see if we warped anything. Because that might be what it was talking about when it said you don't have to actually be like right on. Oh, well, I mean, I'm not gonna beam through this. Let's go up. Woo! Is there a thing up here by any chance? No, that just goes higher. Okay, let's just look up. Right here. Wow, that looks pretty trippy, actually. Now, if we see the sun station line up with us from this point, that's going to make me think that maybe this is where we need to be when the sand column comes by, so that we can actually get sucked up there. Maybe. Now, we do know that it'll travel through planets. But see, now the sun's going to be under us, so it's not like I'm... my ship's still drifting. I don't know where... Maybe I need to be up here. Whoa! Well, I fell through. Maybe I need to be here? Whoa, I went through that hole. I didn't think I'd actually go through that hole. Wow, the sun's... or the sand pillar hasn't actually come back yet. Maybe it makes two... maybe the sun makes 2 loops before the sand gets here. Anything? The fact that I can't actually even see the sun station at any point is what's kind of like... I mean, could it be out there somewhere? I don't see the sun station at any point in the process. I don't want to get sucked into that. Well, I don't know. Maybe I do. I haven't figured out exactly what they're talking about yet. Have I looked at... I think I've read that, whatever that is. Oh no, I'm gonna get sucked, I think. Maybe? Yep. Oh, which one am I closer to? Easy does it. Not too hard. Easy landing. I just want to find the spot where we can actually see the sun. Or the sun station. I feel like if I could figure out where that lines up with this bridge, I could maybe figure out how to get inside it. Although this is what I probably need to be on. I wonder if standing on top of this is considered close enough. Wait a minute, can I fit through this hole? Oh, I can fit through the hole over there. I can't fit through this one? You guys suck. You know what? We're gonna stand here. We're gonna see if this is close enough. If nothing else, I'll be able to see if that sun station lines up with this. Unless it's on the other side of the planet, then I wouldn't. Anything? Okay, we'll wait one more loop. This one's tricky. It really is. Because I have to be looking up for the warp to work. Which means the sun and the station needs to be here at the same time I'm looking up. And I've got that coming. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, we're gonna see what happens. Maybe. Maybe. Keep looking up. Well, I mean... I was kind of warped, but not in the way that I was hoping. Where are you, Sun Station? Are you like on a whole different rotation? Okay. Bummer. I am not figuring this out like I was hoping so. Now this thing, there's not two of these on this planet, is there? This hasn't been activated, so I'm assuming that it won't work unless it's been activated, which I'm assuming also means it has to come from the other side. We're getting pretty close to the whole blowing up moment, aren't we? Man, I was really hoping we were onto something there with the broken side. Okay, we're gonna meditate here and beam back and try again. All right, we're back. Now, we know we need the sand to come down some, so we're gonna start out right here, dozing off for a minute. We'll give it 5, because I did 2 2s, and I spent a little time talking with Chert there, so we'll go 5 minutes before we blast off. So, I need to get into the Sun Station tower somehow. We can't drop in through the top, and it looked like the door was broken. And there's the little blue beam thing coming up when you look through the glass on the top. There's gotta be a way to get in from underneath. At first, I think I concluded in the last episode, I was thinking that maybe I needed to get inside the ash tower, you know, the center of the planet, and then I can come up from underneath. Some music kicking. But maybe there's I feel like I've looked to see if there's any kind of like a cave or something. But there's gotta be some way to get inside that. We're gonna go take a look there. Try to scope out the outside of that thing, see if we see anything that looks like we can get inside of. I'm having a blast. It's so cool to finally have the warping thing solved. I feel like I made fantastic progress on Dark Bramble. If anything, I would say, oh, we'll catch it on the flip side. If there's anything that I think that we still need to make some progress on, other than the Sun Station, honestly, I don't know what it would be. I feel like we've unraveled a lot of the mysteries, not everything. Like, there was still some stuff there with the vessel that looked like maybe something I could do, but I had not figured that out. You know, that little power box thing, we didn't really figure that out. But other than that, I feel like we pretty much solved most of the stuff with that. Oh, I think that's the actual building sticking up there we need to. I'm gonna look at it. We're gonna fly around the outside of it a little bit and see if we spot anything. Match velocity. Ooh. Match, match, match. That's what we want. Ooh, easy does it. But yeah, maybe the Sun Station will be what gives us the information that we need. And then there's something to do with the in-between point on these. That I don't quite understand yet either, but we need to solve that as well. Let's see, where can I park you? Okay, you're I think over here is kind of safe by these big satellite things. I was going to try to fly around, but the problem is the way the planet rotates, it makes it extremely difficult to stay close to this planet and just kind of fly around it. Okay, there's got to be a way to get into here. The door's busted on the outside of that. I kept thinking maybe we'd see like a cave system or something. Have I been on this? Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, we've been here. Oh, too close. Some time has passed. Okay, yep. I'm going to look at all these so that... Whoop! And you. Okay. That's the beam I need right there. Oh. Too bad I couldn't, like, teleport and hook back up with that thing. Is there a way I can jump through? Well, no, not for sure. Not that. Oh my gosh. I mean, there's no way you can navigate through there, is there? I don't want to do a cheating method because we saw that didn't pay off. There's nothing to land on. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, I guess I can land on the cactuses for a minute. Oh! Ouch! Oh, I'm losing health though. Oh! Come on, don't die. I don't know, is this the cheat method? Oh, dang it. I wonder if that's how I'm supposed to get back there though. All right, I'm gonna switch this right back to that point. Now, I will say, I was kind of impressed at the number of times I could be stabbed and still repair myself. I was not expecting that at all. Okay. I did rest for, I think it was like 4 minutes? Ooh, cactus right there. Because the platform that I just dropped in on, yeah, see, that's all busted there, was, you know, not too far down from here, so that might be revealed already. Ooh, look at that. Can I get in before... Oh, no, I was like, maybe I could get in before the sands come down far enough. Okay. Oh, man, I don't like this. Oh! Okay, well, that was a waste. Oh! That is way too much damage. Can I land my plane, like, right there? Oh, easy does it. Back down. Yeah, there's no chance I'm gonna make it through on this run unless I go patch back up. That was like 4 hits before I even got around the corner. If I didn't even make it so far, make it as far as I did on that first go, I'd think that it wasn't even possible. Oh no, it took away my marker. Where was that? That's the twins. I think I need to go this way. I mean, it'll get me there either way, even if it does take a little longer. Yep, here we go. Should I wait for the sand? Risk it for the biscuit. Oh, get in. Whoo! Oh, does gravity change while that thing's like hovering over top? I should probably wait a minute. Oh man, this is tedious right here. This is how you're supposed to get back there. I don't like it. Not one bit. I mean, they go all the way around. And your boost, you only have so much of it. Oop, oop, oop. Oh, patch up the suit, quick. Okay. Oop. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, I'm almost there. Oh, I'm so tense right now. Oh. I could cry happy tears. Oh, now I can open this. You know what? I'm tempted to go... Oh, but I got so little time left, probably. I need as much time, because I don't know if I'm going to make it back to the sun station. I hope this isn't something I need to do to, like, repair everything. I hope this is something where I can get here once and accomplish everything I need to do on a single run. Okay, please work. Oh, I see it. Oh, I see it. Oh, I think this is gonna work. I made it onto the sun station. Oh, come on, put your feet on it. I cannot afford to make a mistake here. I got like no extra health. Whoop, down. Okay, 281,042 years ago, no user commands received for 10 minutes. All systems entirely, for 10 minutes? Over 280,000 years ago and no command received for 10 minutes? 9 minutes, 8 seconds ago, increased solar activity detected. Sun station hull integrity approaching critical levels. Closing emergency doors. No, do I have a time limit to get here? Open, yes. I don't care if it fries me at this point. I just want to see something that involves this thing. Oh my gosh, that's freaky. Can I fly across here? Oh no, it's pulling me down. I can't fly. I have no jets. Why can't I fly? I gotta get there sooner? That's the only thing I can guess. Okay, we're gonna rest for 2 minutes. And hopefully I'm gonna make it through on my first try. Oh, I was so tense getting through there. I didn't get to read nothing. I don't even think I got any kind of ship log update. But it said something about 282,000 years. And then last activator, last something or another done was like 10 minutes ago. Whoop. It's like, wait. How in the world? Whoop, right over the flag. Okay. Well, we made progress. Not near as much as I was hoping to on that little deal, though. I finally made it. I'm ready to read. I'm ready to gather information, and then I just fall. Wasn't nothing I could do about it. Okay. Where is the planets? Come on, twin planet, show yourself. Okay, right there. That's what we want. I was trying to see, does it look like there's a bridge going across? Yeah, I think it does look like there's a bridge going across there at the moment. But I gotta make this like on my very first try, I think. Or it ain't gonna work. Okay. Oop, no, I want the... I think I saw it right over here. Yep. Okay, land right here. Ooh, that actually is pretty good. Okay, fingers crossed. Come on. We can do this. Where's the tower at? There it is. How much? Like if the platform is just now being revealed, that would be like perfect. Okay, nope, you're not what I need. Gonna be on the back here somewhere. Right here where this light is at. Part of me wonders if I can make part of that distance before the sand has come down. Like to reveal the cactuses. Is there a squat? No, I don't see a squat. I was like gonna try to get right through this door like immediately. We're gonna get in there as quick as I can though. See if that makes any kind of a difference. I just hope the sand thing doesn't come mess me up. Do I have a ledge here? Not really. I'm scooting over. I don't need that thing stealing some of my health right before. Ooh, there's the tip of the door. Okay, perfect. Come on, baby. Let me in. I'm already pushing forward. Glitch. Come on, glitch me. Oh my gosh. Patch suit while it's falling. And go. Oh, I can't believe that worked. Oh, I just missed it. Dang it. Okay, that makes me a little less stressed out just knowing I can, if I time it right, I can get through there real fast. But man, oh, the tension. Okay. Come on, son. I'm waiting on you. Oh, this game gets my heart going sometimes. You know, I just started playing Soma. It comes out here in just a few more days, starts getting released. And that gets my heart going because it's like scary and terrifying, and it's got, you know, these moments where it's absolutely terrifying, creepy, and this thing though gets my heart going just as much, if not more, for a whole different reason. You know, it's like it doesn't make sense to me why it does it the way it does. There we go. What's this thing say this time? 6 minutes, 34 seconds ago. Okay, is there a bridge? Well, how do I get across here? Maybe I go straight and I just gotta time it right. And go. Yep, once I let go, I just start falling. Oh, come on, up. In. Oh, I have like no health. Oh, I made it. Oh man, there's a bunch. These are like the masks. Okay, stay focused. Pi, mission. Science compels us to explore the sun. Can't we change this? I don't enjoy working in view of such a morbid mission statement. Here's a better one. Mission, determine if it's possible to prompt the sun to explode. What? You lack a sense of humor. At least I don't lack a sense of ethics. Kindly refrain from going supernova on me before the sun does, idea. So they were like waiting right here? But it's accurate. We're going to create a supernova for the purpose of scientific progress. That's our mission. Our mission is to decide if such an irresponsible feat is even possible. They were trying to do it just to see if it could be done? I mean, that definitely sounds like science, doesn't it? Oh, that's so sad. Oh, over here. What? Those statues' eyes are closed. Wow. The music they play right here too is like crazy. How much you want to bet this was them sitting and watching? Okay, let's put this in and see what we see. I feel like we've seen this one before though. Yeah, we got 3 masks that are lit up. And we can't do anything. I haven't figured out how to get inside the Ash Twin project yet. That's what we still need to do. Okay. Star has reached end of natural life cycle, now approaching red giant stage. Warning, evacuate sun station. Approximate time until sun station is destroyed by expanding star, 2 minutes 53 seconds. Approximate time until star's death, 14 minutes 23 seconds. I got 2 minutes to finish checking this place out. And, oh, this looks different. Is it the same? Oh, this will give us some messages. Okay. Okay, what happened? Did the sun station not fire? It fired, Yarrow, but it failed. The sun barely responded. There were infinitesimally small surface level changes, but they were barely visible even to the third eye. Okay, the sun station is useless. It will never and could never cause the sun to explode. I don't know what comes next, my friend. I suppose we must start over, but I'm unsure how to start over. Pi, I hurt for you, my friends. We all know how hard you've both worked. I can only offer my compassion. How are you? How is Idea? We're well, Yarrow, or as well as can be expected given the circumstances, though disappointed. I may have disagreed with exploding the sun, but I never wished the device would fail. I'd hoped our terrific work was finished. Why were they trying to explode the sun? Return to Ash Twin first, my friend. Perhaps a change of task would help. Spire noticed a comet approaching the star system that we'd like to investigate. What? I'm really confused right now. Were these guys... So these guys were intentionally trying to blow things up just to see what would happen. Okay, I'm trying to see if there's anything else I can pick up and read. I know this thing's gonna blow up here any minute. This thing here, it's like, it's looking at the difference between the eye of the universe and the sun. So were these guys like giving up hope because they couldn't find a way back home? And they're like, well, if we're gonna die, let's see what happens if we blow it all up. Okay, it looks like this maybe goes up. Oh, there is another platform. I didn't expect this. Oh man, I know we're almost out of time for this sun station. Is there anything to read, look at? Man. You know, up until this point, I thought these guys were like all kind of fun and cheery and happy and stuff, but that's kind of disturbing to know they were like, you know what? Let's see if we can blow up the sun. Let's just see if it's possible. That's not very reassuring. Okay, we're gonna attempt this. I don't know if it's gonna work. Oh, can we get on top? Oh, I'm floating away. Oh, the sun station's getting sucked in. I think that's what's actually happening there. I don't know if I'm gonna get pulled in too, but I got a feeling. Okay, if it'll let me float away, we will try to see if we can escape successfully. If I can find something to lock onto. Where's the... There they are. Maybe. I don't know if I got enough fuel to pull this off, but why would that explain all the other suns blowing up? Unless they were like, everything's blowing up anyways. Let's see if we can do it first. Oh, maybe. I gotta do this without killing myself, though. That's gonna be the real trick. You know, if I pull this off, this will be one of the most amazing things I think I've ever pulled off. Literally jumped off the sun station. And landed on another planet. No, 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 go down. Oh, yeah! I beat the game. As far as I'm concerned, I just beat the game. I just did a dive. Oh, that was so fun. Okay, now where's my ship? Ship is this way, okay. Let's go read what that ship log says. I gotta... It's like I almost find it hard to believe that they actually were trying to do that. It seems so out of character after all the fun stuff we've been reading. The only way I could see them maybe doing that is if they just lost hope. Now, I know they said they are scientific and that, you know, science is in their blood, that's what they live for. But to just blow up the sun? Okay, at least there wasn't an orange thing that popped up here. The sun station was designed to make the sun go supernova. My goodness. The Nomai fired the sun station, but it had no effect on the sun. They concluded that the sun station could never cause the sun to go supernova. Thank goodness. After the failure of the sun station, the Nomai took a break to investigate the newly arrived comet. According to a Nomai computer, our sun has reached the end of its natural life cycle. So they were just like, let's get it over with. Put it out of its misery kind of a thing. Okay, now we've got 3 things here pointing to the Ash Twin project. The central chamber inside Ash Twin was physically sealed off by an immensely thick protective shell. The Nomai plan to construct technology capable of producing a 22-minute negative time interval on Ash Twin. Every memory is recorded here. Yes. How do we get inside? The statues were designed to only activate. Okay, yep, we know about that. The Nomai successfully produced the temporal anomaly, first observed at the White Hole Station. Yep, we saw that. The Nomai discovered they could increase the negative time. We know that. Designs for each of the towers on Ash Twin's equator. Yeah. Okay, we saw that. I'd like to maybe take another look at that picture though. So you can barely see it here. Can I zoom in on it some? Okay. So this one is Ash Twin. That's the sun station. This would be Hearth. This one is Deep Giant. This one would be Dark Bramble. So we've accounted for all of them. But they said there's 6, unless they're referring to the White Hole Station for the last one. Okay. This is our biggest mystery still. What do we got? The 6th location. Okay, well, we know kind of what that is. We don't know what it is yet, but we know kind of how to get there using the quantum moon. We just can't get outside the rock, which is kind of a big deal. The quantum moon sometimes disappears, possibly to an unknown 6th location. Many Nomai went on a pilgrimage. They explored 6th location. The shrine on the quantum moon must be on the moon's north pole. Oh, yeah. We gotta figure out how to get to the north pole. Get the shrine on the north pole of that. Nomai shrine that wonders about the quantum moon. You have recalled the rule of quantum imaging. I wonder if I need to... Remember how I was jumping from planet to planet? I wonder if it also appears in different locations on those planets each time I, turn the light off and turn it back on. And maybe what I need to do is keep arriving on that 6th location, and one of the times it'll be on the North Pole when it lands there. That's the only thing I could think of there. And somebody did give me a tip. They said, instead of flipping the light down and flipping the light off, you can turn your flashlight on and off, and it goes a lot faster. Thank you for that. I will definitely use that. I kind of want to stay focused on this for the moment, though, at least for the remainder of this episode. So we have used... I feel like we've used all of these, except for that one that's, like, broken. We've used one side, not the other. But remember, it was talking about how you don't have to be on the pad, you have to be close to it. There's like a 5-degree difference. Let's I don't know how much time we got left here, but we successfully made it back to the planet. We might as well give it a try. Yeah, this is the one we need. Let's go tinker around with that some more, see if we can get lucky here. I still can't believe I made that jump all the way from the sun. That's right, baby. I'm that good. Okay, the towers are... The warp tower things are down here. But it makes me kind of wonder if maybe... Because this seems like it's at that halfway point, doesn't it? Like when that sun pillar's coming around, or sand pillar, does this feel like it's like halfway up? But I can't be in the sand because it sucks me off this planet. Okay. Maybe it's a before or after thing. We're gonna look up and wait. And what I'm gonna see is if we'll stay here and see if we get lined up with something that shoots us off. I don't know what we'd be shot to at this point, though. I really don't. Because we've been to the sun station. That required the tower. Where is this going to shoot us to? If this is a warp of some sort. Maybe the white station or something? See if anything lines up with us. Uh-oh, I think it's coming from behind me. Does it line up with anything here? Okay, I'm gonna have to wait till after the sand. Because that thing's gonna pull me off. Is there someplace on that planet we still need to get to? We need to get inside of this planet. Maybe I do need to get on that one to come back here. What did, Oh, I wish I would have paid attention to what bridge. No, that's not the halfway point between here and there. There's no way that's the halfway point. Is it? See, I wonder if I need to be standing on one of those bridges to get across onto this planet. Maybe that's how it warps us onto the inside. But would we need a broken... Wait a minute, there is one section of this that has no tower and no bridge, right? Let's see what's right across from that. Okay, don't get too antsy, Ben. That's how you get sucked out of this place. And okay, see, the bridge stops here. Oh no, actually it does keep going. Okay, we must not be there yet. I feel like I'm chasing a tornado. I'm a tornado chaser. Ooh, I'm getting antsy now. Or risky, I mean. Okay. Is this the last one on the bridge? Because I feel like for that to work, we would have to be able to warp across where there is no bridge on this side. So let's see if there's anything that comes across here. That bridge right there. It's like it would put us right in line with this. Oh, no, wait. No, there's the sun station. Is that the start of the whole cycle? The whole bridge? Is there anything past it? And that's where the bridge is at. Oh, man. You know what? Now I don't know. I don't know. Whoa. I almost feel like I need to go across this bridge and just keep looking up. That's mystery. So one side warped us. I wonder if I have to activate... Because one side of this took us to the other planet. Maybe I have to activate one side before I can come over here and then activate the other side. Could that be a thing? Sometimes these... You know, I sit here and I think out loud so you guys can know kind of what I'm thinking. And I'm like, that's so stupid. There's no way that would work. And stuff like that. And I'm like, nah, it just might. Sometimes I overcomplicate things. Sometimes I don't think complicated enough, you know? Okay. Well, let's at least see what happens when we teleport. Like, I wonder if, like, if I run over to there... Wait, maybe I need to be teleporting... Can you teleport from both sides at the same time? Would that put me in like a halfway point? Is that possible? I'm almost out of time on this loop, so part of me's like, just start over. But I'm like, it's not over yet. I feel like I should go ahead and take advantage of this. Oh man, look at that sun though. It's getting there. Is there a tower coming yet? Okay, here it comes. I can't remember which side. I think this was a side with this little sign right here. I think this was the side that shot us over to the other planet. So what I'm going to try to do is shoot across, shoot back, and then run across the other side. I want to see if that does anything. If we have enough time to even do so. We're running out of oxygen. Here it comes. Okay. Now we're on this one. Let's go back. And this side. Maybe it takes both sides to get it activated. I think we're going to run out of oxygen. We got everything. We're about to run out of oxygen. The sun's about to blow up. It's all going to fall apart before I get a chance to test this little hypothesis. There's the music. Oh, that's not going to get all the way around here in time. Can I get some oxygen? Was there oxygen inside of this one? No! Oh! Ran out of oxygen and I slammed into the tower. Double loss. Okay, we got a little bit of time left. Let's try that one more time. There's got to be more. There's a reason that has 2 orbs in it. I just haven't figured out how to get them both to fire or how to teleport. It's almost like I need to teleport through. You know what? I want to make sure they're both the same. I think they are both the same color. You know what? I gotta. 2 minutes should be. Well, no, actually, I'm gonna go to towers that are a little lower. Better go 4 minutes. I think they're both black. But the reason where I was going with that all of a sudden was maybe I beam over there and I ride it back. Like I stand in a slightly different spot so it shoots me through on the other side or something, but I don't think that's a thing. But that's where my mind was going with that. Oh man, this is definitely the last episode of this I could play today. My brain can't take much more of this. I'm gonna go play some mindless horror game after this, get some Soma action, where all I gotta think about is how terrifying everything is. Oh, I'm loving that game. I'm only a couple episodes into it so far. But man, it's freaky. In a good way, right? Look how bright and beautiful that sun is right now. Man, I tell you what though, we've learned a lot. Between last episode and this one, I think I have to wait. Which way is that going there? I turn on autopilot, but I think it's gonna run me straight into the sun there. Okay, now I think we can. We have learned a lot through the last couple episodes here. Oh, is the sun pulling me up? I'm not looking. Oh, come on. Okay, here we go. Lined back up. I did rest for about 4.5 minutes. Hopefully that's gonna be enough time to get the ball rolling, but not knock us into the sun kind of a thing. Landing mode. Here I come. I'm trying to do it the normal way this time. The right way, whatever you want to call that. Oh, you know when it works? It really works. Oh, wrong button. Okay. I think what I was saying before we blasted ourselves into the sun on the last one is we've really accomplished and learned a lot in the last episode in this one. I'm very proud of what we figured out. One thing I was not expecting though was to find out that some of the Nomai had just decided to see if they could blow up the sun. That's wild. You know, some people are like that though. I understand that science is all about trying different things just to see what kind of reactions we can get, results we can get. But I feel like once you reach a point where you're like, let's see if we can make that sun go supernova. I don't know. I feel like that is not good. I still find it hard to believe that they would do that. Just because all the logs and stuff we've read getting to this point, they just seem like kind of a fun, scientific-y minded group of people. But they said the sun has outlived its natural lifespan. Well, who's to decide what the natural lifespan should be? If it's still going, it should be fine to just keep going, right? That's my thought. Okay, coming in here. All right, so we do need the other side to beam across. So here's what we're gonna try. Because we need to activate both of these, I think. But maybe we have to activate this side first. And then once this side's activated, we can come back, go stand on that side, and maybe they power each other in some fashion. Because, I mean, this is the only one that has 2 of the little orb things. Yeah, that's black. Let's see, do I got a second? Oh, nope, it's almost here. All right. I don't want to lose a loop. So we're going to do this. But I'm assuming the other side is black also. So I would have to be on this side to shoot that direction, I would think. Okay. And there's nothing that, like, changes over here, is there? We got a minute before it gets back around on its loop, so I'm going to take a look here real quick. No, okay. Are there any other warp stations? I'll get over here. No, okay. Let's go over there and... Whoa! It's about getting ready for the next side. You know, I get sucked across here so easily, and yet you've been able to lay here all this time without getting beamed across. I guess there is a bridge right there. Okay. Where you at, planet? Too bad you couldn't just, like, meditate, or not meditate, but snooze anywhere. Just to kind of speed the process up a little bit. Yeah, there's got to be a reason this one has 2. I guess I could have already been looking across here to see if it lines up with anything. I don't know. Do I have to try to go around and activate all of the platforms? Like in a single run? I hadn't thought about that. Maybe by turning them all on, we generate something? I don't know. But this will be the last thing we get to try here. And if this doesn't work, then on the next episode, we might start out trying to tinker around with the quantum moon. And we might do that thing where it was like talking about how you have to be on the north side. Makes me wonder, could we get that thing to land on the north side of any of those? Like, you know how there was the hurricane, and there was... Because if we did that, it wouldn't matter what planet we were on. I could then take a picture of it. Oh. Yeah, it's trying to suck me out. Let's wait for it to go through. We could take a picture of it so it stays on the north. And then maybe... Nothing. And then maybe we can turn the light on and off, but would it still change planets if I had a picture of it? I don't know. Well, guys, that did nothing. And I'm out of ideas at the moment. There's nothing at the top of this, is there? Is there another? Well, I mean, there's that. I'm pretty sure I've read that somewhere. Wait a minute, there's a wall right down here. We can double check that instead of just wondering. I'm almost certain I read this like a long time ago. Not this side. Here we go. If this thing has the clue, that would be pretty awesome. Okay, friends visiting from the Hanging City, we are planning the Ash Twin project at the High Energy Lab on Ember Twin's equator. I became lost on Ember Twin, my gratitude that Raimi found me, but the High Energy Lab is the building with the large solar panels. I'm surprised I didn't see it. I imagine our otherwise immensely clever Coney would lose his own head if it weren't anatomically impossible. Yeah, we remember reading that. Okay, well, that's where we're going to conclude this episode and my day of Outer Wilds for today, because I'm going to need some time to brainstorm. Maybe I'll spot something during editing, but we got to figure out how to get this midway point. It talked about there being a midway point between the two planets. But like I said, I feel like that means I would have to be in the sand column somehow. And I don't see how that would work. But that's where things are going to pick up on the next episode. Until then, continue to be safe out there, buddy. I'll see you on that next one.